Hey, good afternoon. Welcome Talk members. Today we have an AMA with DogeWarrior. Here to talk about that is Josh and Leon. So I suppose we can start. If you could tell us a bit of your backgrounds and how you got into crypto.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I've been in crypto for quite a while now. I only recently got into the more development side of it, maybe about a year ago, and kind of in the early BSC days. I've been kind of running projects since then, and DogeWarrior is the one at the moment. It's Leon. Do you want to quickly introduce yourself, and then I'll move on to the project?
Yeah, hello guys. I'm one of the project owners. I'm mainly in charge of the marketing and stuff, part of the DVR.
Yeah, and I'm like community outreach, I guess. I do the AMAs. I'm kind of involved deep with the project. I know how it's going and all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. So if you could just give us a breakdown of the tokenomics. You launched on the 17th of August, so it's been a while to take us through the the project and how it's been going.
Yeah, absolutely. So we launched roughly about 3 months ago. So we're going to be actually DogeWarrior is more of a protocol than just the token itself. So it's a collection of kind of blockchain-based projects. And it started with our NFT collection and our NFT marketplace, which was launched, I think, about 2 weeks ago, somewhat successfully. We had a few niggles that we had to sort out, but now that's all fixed and the marketplace is up and running. This is V1 of the marketplace. V2 is going to be coming very shortly as well. So following on from the NFT stuff, we also have the DogeWarrior game, and this is what a lot of our community members got involved with. Like why they got involved with us in the first place is because we've been developing a card-based game that's quite similar to kind of Hearthstone and Gwent. It has kind of properties of both, but it's a bit more fast-paced, we would say. So it's like a gambling game. So it'll be 1 versus 1, player versus player, and you bet what you want to bet at the beginning, and whoever wins takes the entire thing minus the token taxes, which are roughly around 10%. So it's going to be playable on all platforms eventually, but it starts on desktop. And we actually just got the, I'm not sure if I should announce it now or not. I was maybe wait to the end, but we have just got our alpha build, and we will be doing a kind of competition, a Google form for 20 people to get their hands on the alpha build. So that'll be coming shortly after the AMA. But yeah, so that's DogeWarrior. We've been, we're on CMC, we're on CoinGecko. We have lots of partnerships. We partnered originally with BabySwap, which is the fastest growing DEX on BSC and is still now pumping to this day. And we're really close with BabySwap. They're going to help us out a lot as we go forward. We also partnered with Mad Joe for the Mad Lad NFT collection, as he's releasing a game as well. So we're going to have a playable DogeWarrior character in the Mad Joe game, and we're going to have a playable Mad Joe character in the DogeWarrior game. So we have lots of contacts throughout the BSC space. We're listed on CoinTiger now as well. That happened quite recently, so that's our first centralized exchange that we're on. We're going to keep pushing the centralized exchanges. And the main priority right now is getting the alpha into the hands of our community, because we know they've been waiting a long time for that.
Right. I saw a buy come in before from BabySwap. So is that like PancakeSwap and you've expanded onto their DEX as well?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So BabySwap is, they're very similar to PancakeSwap in the sense that they're a DEX, but they have lots of unique things about them that make them quite interesting. But yeah, they're good friends of ours over at BabySwap. And we also partner with SafeMars as well, that you guys might remember from back in the day, from March time. We're looking at going onto their casino because they're launching a casino soon. We have a lot of contacts throughout the BSC space.
Awesome. So if we could go into maybe the NFTs, how they're minted and how many are going to be available.
Yeah. Absolutely. So for the V1 marketplace, we wanted to kind of let everyone get a chance to get their favorite cards, because we've been showing off our cards since the start of the project, and everyone kind of has their favorite cards. So rather than doing a kind of random style minting process that you guys might be used to, we just released the cards on the actual marketplace itself for the floor price. So this is the first release of the DogeWarrior NFTs. So you can go and check them out at our website. Leon, are you okay to drop the link to the marketplace website? That would be amazing.
I'm just waiting for Glenn to allow me to type because I can't type in the chat now.
Oh yeah, we've locked the chat. We'll lock it.
If you want to just unlock it so I can just post some of the newest NFTs that will be coming into our marketplace in the coming days.
Yeah. So regarding the NFTs and how you get rare ones and that kind of thing. So again, it's not a random minting process. So what we've done is chosen 3 out of the NFTs that are available currently, 3 of the designs, and each 3 of those will be chosen to be rare and will give you access to future drops a little bit earlier than the other ones. So it's definitely within it's kind of beneficial to you to own them all if you want to get early access to the next collection, which will be a more traditional style NFT collection.
Right, got you. Yeah. So there's 17 of the main NFTs, and then there'll be 850 minted altogether. Is that how it's going to work?
Yeah, 750 minted altogether, plus the new. We're releasing 10 rare ones that I believe Leon will post soon.
Yes, I'm just posting them now. At the moment, I'm posting only 8, I believe. There is 2 more to come. Again, these are not live. They will be going live in the coming days, and they can only be minted 10 times. So there's a limited amount you can have. So basically, each NFT can only be minted 10 times. They're not like the other ones.
And they will be numbered. They are unique. Each 10 is numbered.
You can mute the chat now if you want.
And also you've got a trading post where you can swap and sell your NFTs for those tokens.
Yeah, absolutely. It's as we said, it is kind of the beginning of a protocol. So the marketplace was the first step in that. Eventually, we want people to be able to sell their own NFTs on a marketplace as well.
We are working towards a V2 of the marketplace. That's going to have a lot more options. One of the main options that it will have is the option where you can buy, sell, mint with DVR as well as BNB. And there'll be other options which we will share more later in the stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go into the game then, how that links with the NFTs.
Yeah, sure. So as I said with the game, we were definitely inspired by the not just the popularity, but also just the pure enjoyability of the collectible card games like Hearthstone and and like Gwent and that kind of thing. Like a few of the members of the team got really sucked into those kind of games for a time. Leon, I'm just going to turn you down. Sorry. Yeah, so a lot of the team members actually got sucked into those kind of games. So we know how addictive they can be when they're done right. So we just wanted to release something like that, So the game itself is, like I said, super fast paced, and we made sure to kind of design it around the idea of something that you can play, when you're on the toilet, for example, or in the taxi to the next place, or it's a fast paced game, It's not something you have to sit down and go through and play for a few hours. It's really something that you can just whack out on your phone and play a couple rounds of. And we really think by adding the kind of the betting element and the cryptocurrency element to that, it's going to be much more interesting for people. And the NFTs are going to be usable in game, of course. They're going to have use case throughout the game, whether that's it's going to be skins, it's going to be slight benefits to your cards, like boost ups and like power ups and that kind of thing. So it's like there's proper NFT collaboration there between the game and the actual marketplace itself. It's really meant to work all together, not just as individual, software.
Got you. And is the plans in the future to expand to maybe other blockchains and do NFTs? That's the line.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Cross-chain compatibility is always something we're interested in. The more chains, the better, in my opinion.
Great. So if we just go over the tokenomics and the launch, how it was, it a fair launch?
So the launch, we did a private pre-sale. I believe we raised 150 BNB for the private pre-sale. And then we did a public pre-sale on DX sale. That was 700 BNB. Regarding the tokenomics, I'm just going to bring that up as I'm not the dev of this project. Give me just a few seconds. Leon, can you help me out here? Where has Dev posted the tokenomics?
I'm on mobile. Let me just look on the website. It should be on the website as well.
Yeah, it's on the white paper, isn't it? The white paper is on the website. It's a little bit outdated. We're going to be releasing a Medium article to kind of explain how the burn is going. But it is a deflationary token. I know that. We've been steadily burning tokens, and each transaction will burn. I believe it is 3% to liquidity pool, 3% reflection to holders, 2% to marketing wallet, and 1% to burn. Regarding the actual transaction fees, is that right, Leon?
No. 1 second. Glenn, I'm posting you the tokenomics because I can't post in there, yeah?
Okay, I can see, on the white paper, there's 4% for team utility, 3% for holders, 2% auto LP, and 1% auto burn.
Yes, sorry about that. That's correct.
And 56% have been burned,
I've sent you in the DM the screenshot of the tokenomics, Glenn, because I can't post them in the chat.
Yeah, I've got them up on my other monitor. So the burn rate's going to reduce the supply, which is good for the price.
Yeah, and we do have a target supply as well. I believe we're going to be burning tokens definitely to achieve that. But Dev, unfortunately, is not in the chat, so he can't go through his plans regarding that. But I know he's very excited to start burning more and more tokens.
And apart from AMAs, which are great for marketing, what's the marketing plans going forward for DogeWarrior?
Yeah, so definitely we want to get products in people's hands beforehand. We want to get the game actually out there. And I have a lot of contacts with Twitch and YouTube streamers, which is going to be really interesting for us going forward, because we find it's going to be a product of how good the game is. The game is great, so people are going to play it, they're going to enjoy playing it, and they will market it for free beyond the first payment to play this game for a couple hours for your subscribers. So we definitely want to look more into the kind of gaming side of things than the cryptocurrency side of things, because we feel like the gaming market is so huge and our game is so fun and so simple that it will just be playable by anyone, not just cryptocurrency fans, So we have a huge market there. We're going to continue with the Twitter stuff, the Instagram marketing. We have, again, lots of contacts we've been using. Like the Marketing Idol is one that we've had several tweets posted by. We have lots of marketing channels that we can definitely use when the game is out, and in the run up to the game releasing and the beta launch and all those kind of things.
Okay. And so what's the sort of launch date time going forward for the game coming out?
Yeah, so we're going to get the alpha into people's hands. We're going to start getting some feedback on that. We're going to start ironing out the bugs, making it a little bit smoother, and the beta will be available for a lot more people. So regarding dates for the beta, I think you might have to speak to Leon for that. Can you give us a sneak preview, Leon?
Alpha, we should be having it out in the next 1-2 days. We have it, it's in our possession now, but we just want to select 20 community members. As we speak now, the devs are working on implementing the tokenomics and, trying to get things more advanced and finished. We do not want to commit to a time or a date because, it's the game is complex on itself. And if we say it's going to be ready in 2 weeks and for some reason it's not, then it's going to disappoint a lot of people. So rest assured, we are constantly pushing, and it is in our most interest to get the game out to our investors ASAP. So we will hopefully have it within a month maximum. It could be within 2 weeks, it could be within a week, but again, I do not want to commit to dates on that, please.
Yeah, fair enough. And how's the sales of the NFTs been going? How many have sold up to now?
I believe we minted about 70% of them. Is that right, Leon?
I think there's more than half it's been sold of the 17 cards first edition collection.
Yeah, so of the 750, I believe I think we sold over half on the first few days. Yeah, so we're at about 75% sold now. Yeah, this is just kind of a chance for you to actually get your hands on the specific card that you want. Like if there's one or a few of the 21 that you really enjoy, or the 17 that you really like, this is your kind of only chance to actually be able to buy that card specifically, rather than playing the dice or buying it on the second-hand market.
And then there's going to be some super rare ones created once the main set's been sold. Yeah.
Yeah, I think even I think we're releasing that regardless of the sales of the previous ones. We're going to start releasing the rare ones. The 10 mints of each rare one that we posted in the chat there. Yeah, so they're going to have, again, special abilities in the game and special skins and all that kind of stuff. So that's, yeah, I can see here you posted the kind of first look at our game. You can see there our game board. It is obviously inspired by Hearthstone and that kind of thing, but it's unique art. Everything we use is unique art. So all the cards, all the deck and the menus and stuff, it's all drawn by hand by our fantastic designer that's been working with us since day one. Yeah.
So if you have one of the rare ones, will that give you an advantage in the game?
Not an advantage play style. It may allow you will be able to use that card in game, but there will be a limit to how many special cards you can use per hand, per deck, per game. We've made sure not to make it a kind of pay to win experience, because obviously there's money involved. We can't have people just buying up all the good cards and winning there. So there will be a limit to how many good cards you can have in your deck. And this is all, like, playtesting is so difficult for this kind of game, with so many variables. So yeah, we're making sure that it's not pay to win.
Right, got it. And so you can actually win DogeWarrior tokens in the game. Is that how it's going to work?
Yeah, so it's going to be player versus player. So you bet. There'll be different, I guess, pools that you can go into and different minimum bets and that kind of thing. And you'll be betting DogeWarrior against one other person, and you will win the collection of both of your bets. So winner takes all, effectively, minus the burn fee and the transaction fees.
And so you're gambling and your NFT as well. Someone can take an NFT off you.
Yeah, no. So that's definitely not something that will happen in the traditional games. The normal games will purely be you bet your DogeWarrior against the other person's DogeWarrior. There won't be a chance to lose your NFTs, but that is definitely something we're interested in the future.
Awesome. Right, I could open it up to the team if anyone's got any questions for Leon or Josh.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, I have a question. So I was looking at the game here, like the little intro, and will that be like the sole gameplay, just PvP, like choosing a random partner to play against, or will there be some sort of matchmaking or ranks or anything like that?
So there will be matchmaking. I guess we'll have to speak to the dev specifically for answers on that, but I guess it will be skill-based matchmaking based on how many games you win, the percentage win rate, and that kind of thing. And we're definitely starting with 1 versus 1, but the game does lend itself to even potentially team play, which would be really interesting to try and implement. It might have to obviously shuffle some of the rules around, so that won't be coming at launch. But at launch, it will be simply player versus player, 1 versus 1 matchmaking.
All right, cool.
And there will be leaderboards and that kind of thing as well.
Yeah, I see there's like something really nice, like you buy a couple of NFTs, play against a few of your friends that already have the game. I'm guessing you can do like direct challenges or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool, excellent.
So will the game be on the Google Play Store?
That will be coming second. So first, we need to launch on desktop, because that's what the dev has been working on. That's kind of going to be the full-fledged version, and then we'll be moving to Android, and then potentially to Apple as well. I know that there was recently a cryptocurrency lawsuit, and Apple actually lost. So there's definitely a high chance of being able to implement it on the Apple Store as well. But like I said, first it will be the desktop. Yeah.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, but you'll still take it, be able to play on your phone. Yeah, from
Yeah, absolutely.
version. Great. Yeah. Right, has anyone got any questions? Any investors? For Josh or Leon? No. Okay. We can carry on talking. It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's also fine.
Happens a lot when we've answered a lot of the questions. Yeah, so I could take it back to you if we've missed anything you wanted to say regards to the DogeWarrior in the game and the NFTs.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So I guess I wanted to talk give me 1 second, sorry. Yeah, I guess we wanted to talk about, in a few previous AMAs that we've done, some people have asked questions kind of about the chart and why it's maybe down right now and that kind of thing. And yeah, we actually had a few bases of kind of legitimate private investment groups and that kind of thing. And unfortunately, a lot of them were based in China. And this is not unfortunate. We love our Chinese community, but because of recent kind of political things that happened in China regarding potential cryptocurrency banning, even though we've all heard it a million times, we all know it's just generic China FUD. But a lot of our community, unfortunately, had to, they left the community, they sold purely because of this political kind of thing. And yeah, we have been delivering things. We're going to keep delivering. We've done everything we said we would do, and we're going to continue doing what we said we would do. V2 of the marketplace is going to be amazing. The alpha in your hands is going to be amazing. Yeah, we're just really excited for the future, and we hope you come check out our community and maybe come and stay.
Yeah, so there's still around 25% left for people to buy, and 75% have sold. That's great. How would they go about purchasing the NFTs?
So you will go to the NFT marketplace. I think it was posted in chat.
Yeah, it's posted in chat if you scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, so it's nft.dogewarrior.io. Maybe if you could just bump that so people can check that out if they want to.
Yeah, I'll put that forward. So yeah, they just go on to there, and is it do you pay in BNB? How does it work?
Yeah, so currently it's just pay in BNB. For V1 of the marketplace, we really wanted to implement DogeWarrior buying, but the transaction fees we couldn't exactly get it to work perfectly and get it to link with the current price of DogeWarrior. So this is all coming in V2 of the marketplace. Right now it's just you buy with BNB. And you just connect your wallet. You can check the the sign, the signature and stuff. It's all above board. It's just connect your wallet and send some to the contract.
Yeah, awesome. And what's the price range? What does it start at for the NFT?
It starts at I believe it's 0.1 BNB.
0.1 BNB, yeah. So you can purchase them at 0.1 BNB, and then once you purchase that, you can kind of put it back on our marketplace, auction it for whatever price you may choose. As you know, if you look at the marketplace, you can see that some of the cards are going for 1, 2, 3, 5 BNB. That's not us selling them. That's people who have purchased them, and they decide to put them up for that price.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's great for our investors. They can head over there and get some DogeWarrior NFTs, and then like you said, the game will be launching soon as well, so it's really exciting. Thanks very much for coming. If Leon wanted to finish with anything as well, and I could finish a record and send a copy over for you.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, so as Josh said as well, so our main priority right now is trying to get the game out to our investors ASAP. We are working also on the V2 version of the marketplace. and we are also preparing some marketing to go on very soon. But our main marketing strategy will be as soon as we have the full game, so then we can coordinate it together hand in hand. We have a lot of Chinese investors still left, and we do communicate quite closely with our Chinese community, and we do a lot of marketing in the China side of things, as well as on the other side of the world. But yeah, so we are here, we are working, we are fairly confident that we will deliver everything that is being promised on the roadmap, and we hope that the community will appreciate and enjoy it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Leon and Josh, for coming today. That's great. Our investors, I'm sure, are going to be buying some of them NFTs up. The first edition might be sold out pretty quick. Have you got plans in the future for a second edition?
A second edition of the game, sorry?
Of more NFTs, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So we have the rest of the first deck to release. That's going to be, we have 52 cards in the first deck. And the second deck will also have 52 cards. So the NFTs regarding the decks will keep coming. And yeah, we're looking forward to being able to integrate DogeWarrior and really get the, get the burn function working properly,
That's great, yeah. I'll just ask one more time if any investors have got a question. No one's got the hand up. No, so we can wrap that up. Thank you very much for coming today, Josh and Leon. Yeah, it sounds a really exciting project, and I'm sure our investors are going to get involved and come over to DogeWarrior Telegram. Do you have the voice chat open sometimes for people to come and ask questions?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we do often go on voice chat. I mean, we've been also live on cam to our community members. If anyone has ever got any questions, they can always send me a DM or one of our team members, Josh, or there's a few others in there. But yeah, so we try and come on voice chat every now and then, to kind of update our community regularly. Yeah.
That's great, and you've doxed on video. That's awesome for the community. Yeah, you're welcome to come back here and give us any updates in the text chat as we go forward.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we always support the AMAs that we've had here, and yeah, you can keep us updated on the NFTs and the game. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it sounds great, man. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for listening as well. And yeah, we hope to see you in the DogeWarrior chat as well. Just swing by. We can be quite fun sometimes.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'll finish the recording, send you a copy over, and we'll pin that here in our chat and get that out around crypto with the other communities that we work with. And looking forward to the future for DogeWarrior.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for having us, and thank you for your time.
Thanks for coming, Leon and Josh from DogeWarrior.